list. But Success Made Simple Accelerator is officially open, which is so exciting. We have been working on this secret project. You might have seen my post about that for several weeks now. We had the idea for a reformatting, and this notion came to me of creating a container that is manageable and creates tremendous momentum in women's businesses. And the accelerator was born from that, and it's officially open. Doors opened yesterday during an awesome masterclass, and maybe you were there and are super excited about it. And so I wanted to pop in here and share a little bit more about what exactly the accelerator is, why you should be excited about it, and why you should definitely consider joining us. So the Success Made Simple Accelerator is a 90-day roadmap to creating a successful business. And one of the things I love most about the accelerator is that it's this really even balance of learning and implementation. Perhaps you've experienced this too, but I know so many programs that I take, they're really heavy on the learning. And I feel like I get a lot of clarity and insights, but in terms of actually doing things, making progress in my business, implementing strategies, I feel like there's a disproportionate thing going on there. It's like I learned a ton, but I only implemented a little bit. And one of the things that we are really clear about inside the accelerator and going to prioritize is a balance between learning and implementation. And in order to do that, every week during the accelerator, you're going to receive a lesson that teaches you a strategy, an idea, helps you get clarity around something. And then later in the week, there's live group coaching to help you implement, to synthesize it, to help you work it into your business. Now, I know a lot of you are busy moms like me, and so we've kept that in mind with the design of this program. The lessons are manageable. The videos are 15, 20, maybe 30 minutes long. There's a worksheet or two that goes with them. And then there's live coaching later in the week on a live call, and 24/7 support from me, my team, and the fellow members inside our private Facebook community. And the reason that we wanted to create the accelerator is because I think so many women right now are struggling to see their way clear to the future of their business. They feel like so much of stuff is happening in the world around them. Things are uncertain. There's a ton of fear. I mean, just turn on the news or scroll social media, and there's so much that we are being hit with right now. And it's tempting to think, oh, I can't sell right now. I can't be successful right now. I can't plant the seeds for a thriving business right now. Totally not true. What I believe now more than ever is that the playing field has been leveled. Big businesses and small businesses alike are all facing this together. They, all our in-person places have shuttered their doors. We're all inside. We have to explore these virtual formats. And this is a beautiful opportunity for new leaders to emerge. And I think you are one of those leaders. And the accelerator will help you define who your ideal client is, what that signature offer is, set goals that are aligned with where you want to go, and then move towards those goals. The final 5 weeks of the accelerator, it's a 13-week program because it's 90 days long. The final 5 weeks are designed to get you connected with your ideal clients, get them on consultation calls, activate your people, and sell and make money, but not sell in a sleazy way or a way that feels uncomfortable to you, in a heart-centered, connected sort of way, so that people feel drawn to the work that you're doing and want to be a part of it. And so that's why I'm so excited about this accelerator, that within the container of 90 days, you could hit new milestones in your business. You could land high-end clients. You could make an extra $3,000, $5,000, maybe even $10,000 in your business during a time when so many people are saying it can't be done. There's nothing I love more than going against the grain and proving what can be done despite what seem like insurmountable odds. You are a smart, driven, visionary woman. You have a dream for your life and for your business. There is no reason why that dream needs to be put on hold now. in the grand scheme of our lives, in the grand scheme of history, this is just a little blip in time, just a little moment. And that's not to mean we shouldn't take it seriously or do everything we can to stop the spread. I mean, we have been self-quarantining for 50 plus days now, but it doesn't mean that you have to let it stop all your forward motion in life. And I think now more than ever, people need women who are rising up, who are being the light, who are being an inspiration, because there's so much darkness and so much fear right now. And so you, I believe, have an obligation to show up for your community, show up for your people. And if there's even 3, 5, 10 people who need to work with you right now, we need to make that available to them in a way that feels good to you as well. And that's the balance that we're always striking within any of my programs. And we certainly will be doing that inside the Success Made Simple Accelerator, that we value time, lifestyle, and family above all else. Yes, we want to build kick-ass businesses. We want to make a ton of money doing work that we love, and we want to be able to spread that wealth around, but we don't want to do it in a way that feels like we're hustling and sacrificing and struggling to get there. That doesn't feel good. I've tried that. Perhaps you have too. That sucks. I don't like that way. I like the way of inspired feel-good action. I like feeling aligned with where I'm going and that I have a clear path to get there. And that's precisely what we're providing you inside Success Made Simple Accelerator. It is a 90-day step-by-step roadmap to get money and clients right now and lay the foundation for 6-figure success moving forward. The process that we teach you within the program is something that you can rinse and repeat time and again to make money and get clients. Essentially, you'll know after these 90 days and you see the results and the money that you've made and the clients that you've received into your business, you'll know, okay, by doing these strategies that Kaylin and her team helped me with and walked me through, I get these results. I do this and I make this amount of money. I do this and I get this many clients. Then moving forward, it's like, okay, if I need a little cash injection, this is what I can do. This is what I can fire up inside of my business. And in the future, it's certainly not going to take you 90 days because in this program, we're taking you from 0 to 100. Once you have that process in place and you've built that foundational pieces, you might only need 30 or 60 days to achieve those same results again. And so that is why I'm so excited about bringing this accelerator to you, especially right now. I think more than ever, we need to come together in supportive communities. And if you're feeling a lack of that right now, this program will deliver it to you in abundance. We have such amazing women participating who are leaders and experts in their own right. So not only am I there to coach you and give you support and my team of amazing leaders and experts, but also the other women of the community are such a resource. I guarantee you are going to find some new business besties. You are going to find some ladies that, even if they're halfway across the globe, they feel like you know them and you wish you could hug them, right? You can't hug anybody right now, but you'll wish that you could, because the caliber of woman that comes into my programs and who works with me are women that you want to be friends with. And that's something that I really pride myself on, and that I get compliments from our community all the time. They're just like, these are my people. I love hanging out with these women. This feels so good to be in this space with them, let alone all the strides I'm making in my business and the clients I'm getting and the money and the clarity that's flowing in. All that stuff is well and good. But if you're doing it with people that you don't feel like you can be around, that's not great. But this community, this container is going to be such a beautiful place to be and thrive for the next 90 days. In the midst of all that's going on in the world, what a nice opportunity to have a safe haven for you and your business and your dreams. And so I want to share with you the information page that we have created for the accelerator to share a little bit more details and to get you as ramped up and excited as I am about this. If you can't tell, I'm super excited. And I also just want to say that if you are feeling really intrigued by the chance to be a part of the accelerator, simply comment "Thrive" below this video, and I will personally reach out to you with more information, and we can chat back and forth And, I'll really just help you make the best decision for you. I'm very honest. If I don't think you're a good fit, I will let you know that. And if I think you're a great fit, I'll let you know that too. And that way you can make a really informed decision about whether or not to be a part of this program. So let's get this up. So here is the beautiful sales page that the lovely Raven, my amazing, first and foremost friend and operations director, put together. So the whole premise of the program is to take the guesswork out of building a business. This is the program I wish was around when I was first starting my business. I wish someone would have just told me what to do. And when I was first starting my business, I invested $4,000 to get 4 hours of time with a high-level coach who helped me develop a plan. This program costs far, far less than that. It's a much more affordable investment, but it will give you the exact same results. When I invested with that coach, I got a 90-day plan to follow. And within those 90 days, I think it was actually within like 75 days, I had a $32,000 launch. So you better believe it. I was happy I spent those $4,000 with her because I got that plan that I could trust and follow. All of the guesswork was taken out of it. I stopped questioning myself. All the self-doubt was gone. And I was able to just move forward and trust the plan. And that's what I want you to be able to do in this time of immeasurable uncertainty. I want you to have a plan that you can just show up, trust, and follow. And as you move your way along, you're like, hey, this feels awesome. This feels great. I'm hitting new milestones. I'm getting clarity. I'm, implementing new strategies in my business, and I'm seeing real, tangible results. That's what I want for you. So one of the reasons why we really thought this program was so important is because we know that you have talents and expertise that could benefit so many people out there. And there are endless opportunities to package those beautifully into an online business. In theory, that's like, oh, yes, that's perfect. But then when you actually start to implement it, and maybe you've experienced this yourself, there's so much information. There's so many different strategies and tactics, free trainings, books, courses that you can take. And so often you can go here for this little strategy and here, and you have to put together this patchwork quilt and hope that a successful business comes out of it. We want to instead give you a simple step-by-step plan to follow. So you can stop having the shiny objects where it's like, oh, over there and over there and over there, and just show up for this program, trust and follow it for 90 days, and see what the results are. And I guarantee you are going to be so much further along in 90 days than you could possibly imagine. Probably you will make more progress in 90 days than you have in the whole previous year. So this info page is kind of long. I won't read all of it to you, but there are certain elements that I do want to share. And some of it is exactly what is included inside the Accelerator so that you know what it's all about. So like I've said several times now, it's a 90-day group coaching program. It's going to be taught live. So we're going to roll out some on-demand lessons, but there's also going to be live coaching every single week available to you so that you can show up with your questions and your specific situation and get the feedback you need to tweak and adjust these strategies that we're sharing if you need to for your own business and for your own situation. And above and beyond that, we have our amazing Facebook community. We've got women who are enrolling from all around the globe. So no matter what time of day you post, there's likely someone in the group available. And we're such a supportive community that often before, and I'm in the group every single day, often even before I can comment, there's already several comments on anybody's post, whether that person is asking for feedback, asking a question, sharing a win, or sharing something they're struggling with. There is endless support that shows up for them. Some of the cool things about the program is that you can obviously access it on any device, and there is even an app version. So if right now you're like, it's really hard for me to find the time to get up to my office or sit down at the computer, no problem. You can do this work on the fly. Like I said, most of the trainings are short and sweet, 20 minutes or so. So you can watch them while the kids are entertained by something, maybe while they're napping. And or if you have to do it in the evening or early in the morning, it's not like you're trying to carve out time to watch a 90-minute training or something like that. We've really kept the fullness of your life in mind as we've designed this program. So like I said, there's 13 weekly on-demand lessons, 13 weekly live group coaching calls, and 24/7 support and coaching inside our private Facebook community. Doors are open until May 14th. So I know that's probably a question in some of your minds. When do I need to make a decision by? When do I need to enroll by? May 14th is the last day you can join. Doors will be open until midnight that night, and then we have to wrap things up because we're going to officially get rolling on Monday, May 18th. If you're here in this group, you probably already know about me, so I'm not gonna pause on my bio here, but you can read all about it on the info page. And if you comment Thrive below this video, I'll share more information. I'll surely share this page with you as well, so you can get on it yourself and spend more time if you want to read through things. And so what I really think right now is that we all have this decision. We're all stuck in our houses facing this pandemic together, and we have two choices. We can keep on doing what we've been doing, and for our businesses, for ourselves, for our lives, and stay where we are, or we can invest in ourselves and get a plan we need to go somewhere new and somewhere better. And perhaps that plan for you is the Accelerator. Perhaps this is feeling like a good fit, but maybe you're struggling with something else. Maybe it's something with your relationship or your body or your health or your spirituality. This is an opportunity. While the noise of the external world is turned down and we're not, shuttling kids back and forth to school and weekend obligations and sports and all of that stuff, this is an opportunity to evaluate where you want to go in your life and make a new and better decision. Speaking from personal experience here, when I don't have a plan, I flounder. I spin my wheels, I go in a bunch of different directions. I go down this path, part way, and then I'm like, oh, it's not working. And I freak out and I backtrack and I go down another one part way. And then inevitably something happens there and I start questioning it. We self-sabotage and we keep questioning when we don't have a plan. And that's why I think now more than ever, something like the Accelerator is so important, because it calms the nervous system when we have a plan that's been signed off on. Like this plan that we're teaching you inside the Accelerator is based on my framework, my 6 Figures Made Simple framework that I have personally used to grow a 6-figure business while working flexible part-time hours. Right now I'm working probably like 8-10 hours a week. Previously, I had a 3-day work week. I was working probably, 15 to 20 hours a week. My work week has been cut down significantly, but because I have a framework, a plan that I can trust and follow, I'm able to adjust and be more responsive and nimble than I would be if I was just winging it and like, oh my God, now I've got no time. What am I going to do? It's like, oh, okay, well, now I just have to adjust the plan into the time I have available. It becomes a much simpler problem. And I want to share this because here's what can happen when you finally get that feel-good plan that you can trust and follow on your way to success on your own terms. You get to wake up every morning feeling excited about your business. You get to enjoy money flowing in. You're booking new clients. You're feeling more aligned with what you're selling and how you're showing up in the world. You've got more time and more energy for yourself and your family. You're not stressing out about your floundering business. Instead of blushing and avoiding the question, what do? You'll actually stand confidently when people ask you that, even if it's virtually, people, hanging out with people like, hey, what's going on with you? What's going on with your life? What's going on with your business? You don't have to change the subject or blush and feel awkward. You can actually say like, hey, I have this 90-day plan. I've got these goals in place and I'm getting these results. You can just be proud of it. You're going to finally feel on track when you have that plan. You're going to feel like a kick-ass role model for your kiddos. This is one of my favorite things, is that I feel like I'm setting such a strong example of what is possible for my girls. that I'm creating a business that works for me, that works for my family, that supports amazing women like you, and I get to make awesome money doing it. What an amazing example to be setting for my little girls. And you get to be excited. When you have that plan, you get excited about the future of your business. If right now you're feeling uncertain, scared, fearful about the future of your business, that energy is not going to create anything worthwhile or sustainable. We need to get you in a feel-good place and get you that plan of inspired action that you can trust and follow so that you create something bigger and better in the future. These are some members of my Success Made Simple programs who are raving about their results. They have all been moving through this framework that we are going to be teaching you inside the Accelerator. And as you can see, there's post after post after post. I'm not going to read all of them, but like I said, if you comment "Thrive" below this video, I'll get in touch with you. I'll share the link to this page so you can check it out for yourself. So imagine what it would be like to make more progress in the next 90 days than you did in the whole previous year. I know that's a bold promise, but I also know how potent and powerful it is to move through a framework that really helps you create results. And when you have something you can trust and follow and you show up for it, you can make tremendous progress, get tremendous insights, and create bigger and better results than you ever have in the past. So here's the layout. If you're like, okay, this plan's amazing, but give me more, here is what we'll be covering. So during the first 30 days, we cover the core lessons. The core lessons are designed to get you acquainted with the framework and get you some immediate clarity and quick wins. So during the first 2 weeks together, we're going to be moving through those core lessons. Core lessons include Ideal Client 101, Signature Offer 101, Mindset 101, and Model Calendar 101. We dive into each of these topics more deeply as we move into the Accelerator, but we want to get you guys, like I said, the early clarity, feeling focused, feeling that momentum kick in. So we move through those core lessons right off the bat. Week 3, we step into Simplify Your Schedule. This is when we really, really get clear on what we can do to create a schedule that works for you and your family. Week 4, we power up your mindset. It's all about releasing those stubborn blocks that have been holding you back so that as we move into the remainder of the program, they are not compromising anything for you. They're not making you play small. They're not making you stay hidden. Those blocks have been alleviated so that you feel more powerful and more aligned with your vision. Week 5 is all about attracting high-end clients. You're going to learn how to speak the language of your ideal clients so that they instantly know that you are the right person to work with. Week 6, we're going to build your signature offer. You're going to develop your high-ticket offer that serves the needs of your ideal clients, that they completely love, that you love to deliver, and that practically sells itself. Week 7, we are going to set 6-figure goals. So if you want a 6-figure business, you need to get in the habit of setting 6-figure goals. Goals that feel good now and push you to grow and take inspired action. So 6-figure goals mean they are on the leading edge of your comfort zone, the leading edge of expansion, pushing you to grow bigger, do bigger, achieve more, while still maintaining alignment and feeling like you are standing in your truth and honoring what feels good for you time and energy-wise. Week 8, we are going to work on feel good selling. So if you ever feel awkward on sales calls or in sales conversations, I have got you. I have a great template. It actually takes you step by step by step through the sales call, exactly what to say, what to ask, how to pivot to the sale, how to ask for the yes in a way that feels really good and really aligned. Basically, all you have to do is show up on the call, follow the checklist, and you will move more people into your program than you ever have before. So I never used to like selling. It used to feel really awkward and uncomfortable. Now I really enjoy it. It's a beautiful way to connect with people, whether or not they move into your program. It's an opportunity to connect with people, to develop that know, like, and trust. And oftentimes, after a couple calls, you get a yes. and you make thousands of dollars. And it's not just about that, but when you get that yes from that aligned ideal client, she feels or he feels amazing too. She is doing a beautiful thing for herself. You are holding that space for her, and it's a win-win for everybody. Week 9 is all about being visible. So if any of you feel like, oh my gosh, I struggle with putting myself out there, I don't know what to say, I don't know where to show up, I don't know how to captivate or activate my ideal clients, we are going to walk you through that so that you start pulling in those ideal clients and moving them towards your signature offer. Week 10, we're going to up-level your money mindset. We get that after moving through selling and starting to put yourself out there, sometimes little lingering money blocks can start popping up. So we interject the money mindset lesson right here to catch it before it spirals out of control and derails you on your journey to amazing new milestones. Week 11, we are going to mine the data. We're going to dig into the metrics of your business and uncover hot leads, double down on what's working, and release things that are no longer serving you in your business, or just reconfigure them so that they're working better. So if you've ever wondered why, like, how are these clients finding me? What is the pattern here? This step in the process is going to teach you how to look in the right places so that you know what's working and what's maybe not worth your time anymore, so you can just let it go. And then in the final weeks, we're going to close the deal. So you've taken all the steps that you've needed to set yourself up for success. Now it's just a matter of getting those final yeses from the ideal clients and sealing the deal so that you get an amazing payday, you get amazing people moving into your program, and those individuals get the opportunity to work with you. So that is the layout of the 90 days together. We spent a lot of time developing it, figuring out exactly what the right notes were to hit at the right time. And one of the things I am so excited about are these final weeks of the program, because this is when you've learned, you've integrated, you've laid that foundation, and then you actually move out into the world and you start helping those ideal clients percolate to the top and come towards you. So if you feel like you would love to get some clients and make some additional money in the next 90 days, this program will help you do that. We spend 5 weeks in this program on moving people into your signature offer. I guarantee you can find a client in 5 weeks. You can probably find 2 or 3 or 5 clients in 5 weeks. It's totally doable, especially after 60 days of preparation for that. And who knows, during those first couple weeks and months of the program, you might, just because of the things you're adjusting and doing and showing up differently in your business, you very likely will be hitting milestones, connecting with new people, and hitting some of those goals earlier than you think. But we have this final month to really supercharge your efforts so that you hit those goals, reach those milestones, and just feel like you've really done it. Like, yes, I showed up, I set these goals, and I achieved them. And that's what we want for you, and that's what we're going to help you do. So here is what is inside the Accelerator. We've got 13 on-demand lessons. They're going to be rolling out every week. We've got 13 live group coaching calls. We've got a private Facebook community. We've got swipe copy and templates. So if you're ever like, oh my gosh, people are talking about sales emails or, how to activate people during a launch, we've got templates and swipe copy where it's just like, hey, this is what's worked for me in my business. And then we share it with you. And of course, we encourage you to tweak and change it and make it your own, put your own flavor on it. But it gives you a jumping off point, which hopefully will save you a lot of time and energy and money, right? Like sometimes you need to hire a copywriter or people to design these things for you. And then we have our members only portal and app, which houses all of the on-demand lessons, all of the coaching calls, the live coaching calls. We'll put the replays in there, things like the resources, the swipe copy, the template, stuff like that. And if you get any bonuses when you enroll early or at special moments like right now, they will also be housed there as well. Another really cool thing that we're doing in the program is that there are some exclusive incentives and rewards. So as you hit new milestones in your business within the program during those 90 days, you will unlock amazing prizes like one-on-one coaching, additional swipe copy resources, on-demand bonus lessons, and more. So that we are really incentivizing this process for you to hit those goals, because you'll get more access, more support, more coaching every single time you get a client or make more money. And this is a little bit more about that. This is our Success Made Simple guarantee. You will unlock those rewards when you get a client, make $1,000 in the program, $3,000 in the program, $5,000, or $10,000 or more. We've got lots of Q&A here, all of your questions answered. I'm not going to go through all of them at the moment, but like I said, if you comment "Thrive" below this video, then I will get in touch via DM and I'll share this page with you and we can have some back and forth, and I'll very honestly let you know if you are a good fit for the program or not. We've got some lovely little testimonials from women in the community who have moved through this. Carol says, "This was the best ideal client work I have ever done. Not only did it help me further define my ideal client, but it gave me tons of ideas on how to appeal to them more effectively," which is so key right now. A lot of us need to tweak our messaging, reposition our offerings. We really need to consider the new needs of our ideal clients. And Kathy said, "In the first 30 days, I have put together all the essentials of my coaching business." So she came with no business, and within the first 30 days, she has all the essentials of her business together. And so essentially in 90 days, you could be exactly where you are, no further along in your business, maybe feeling unclear or just kind of stressed out about being stagnant. Or you could be celebrating successes, like getting high-end clients, making additional revenue, and just like high-fiving yourself for investing in the Accelerator and being a part of it, which would be awesome. There are 2 payment options, a one-time payment of $9.97. That price is expiring on the 14th, and the price of the program will be $19.97. So if you enroll by the 14th, you'll be saving $1,000. And there's also a 3-pay option, 3 payments of $397 instead of the standard payment plan after the 14th, which would be 6 payments of $397. So we've got those options for you guys. And like I said, if you are interested in being a part of this program, you can simply comment "Thrive" below this video. I will get in touch personally. I'll make sure you get a link to this page that I just walked you through so you can dig into it on your own, read all the details, and hopefully enroll. And we can also have some back and forth, answer any questions that you have to make sure it's feeling like a really good fit. And I will share very honestly if I don't think it is. There was actually a woman I was talking to on Instagram, and as she shared more about where she is in business, I told her very honestly, I was like, you know what? I don't think the Accelerator is the right fit for you right now. And she was so blown away that I wasn't just trying to convince her to join me in the program, that we actually struck up a really nice rapport, and we're going to be connecting later today on a phone call. And so I promise you I'll be completely honest about whether or not it's a good fit for you. And we just want you to feel supported starting right now. Whether or not you join the program, I am here to hold space for you, to answer your questions, to give you any support and guidance that I possibly can. And if it does mean that you're going to be a part of the Accelerator, that would be awesome, because we've got such an amazing group gathering inside. Me and my team are so ready to welcome you in with open arms. We've got some great stuff that you can dive into right off the bat, even if you join now, even though the official start is on May 18th, we've got some early things that you can move into. So like I said, comment "Thrive" below this video if you want more information, and I'll be in touch very soon. Take care, guys.